project for the hopperhacks 2025, and it's a web application called RecallMe. We were inspired by the lack of resources available to help dementia patients remember their loved ones. It's often difficult for family members and friends to reintroduce themselves to a dementia patient. So we've created an application, RecallMe, to make this process easier. Once they first go to the application, they are faced with boxes that are allocated for each of the family member, including the patient themselves. We have created these data based around the software engineers that helped create this project. Starting with me, this is I'm throughout the recording, I'll be played as the dementia patient. So when you first click on my information, there's just information about my name, a little brief description about who I am, my hobbies, and what I like, and then just a run pictures that defines me. And this is just going to be to help the dementia patient recall what they like to do, who they are, what their name is, and just like basically play around through their memories. In this option, if they want to click on an image, they could click on an image and just see a better version of it. If I want to go back, I click on the family and just revisit that experience. For the other two boxes, these two are the other software engineers in this project, and they're played off as family members. So for Janvi, if I click on this, it would say information about her, her name, and then photos that I have with her. This is the same thing with Adit, another one of acting as a family member, pictures of us, and a description. We've decided to keep the UI of this application very simple with pastel colors to not overwhelm the patient or any users of this application. We wanted to make sure that it's easy and there's not too many interfaces that distract them. One of our high-end feature is this face recognition under the identify feature, which Adit will be talking about.
Okay, so how this works is you pan your camera to one of your loved ones or yourself, and once you take a picture, our facial recognition algorithm will identify who you are and redirect you to your page so that you can see more information about this person.
Okay, so as you can see, once the camera detected it was Adit and then he took a picture of himself, it took him to the page that was just information about him. The reason we added this feature is because it's heartbreaking and difficult for loved ones to reintroduce themselves to dementia patients. So we created this feature where the patient themselves can break that barrier and just learn about that person by putting the camera on their face and let the application do the talking.
To implement the facial recognition feature, we are using the face recognition library in Python, where essentially it takes our uploaded pictures on our computer and encodes them into a matrix, uh, showing all of the unique features of everyone's face. And then once you take the picture using the webcam library on React, it will look at which encoding matches and then pull the ID of that picture and to see who's the best match and then redirect them to their page.
Next, Janvi will be talking about our speech to text and audio function.
Okay, so we have this another feature where we have speech to text recognition for the patient. So if we go on one of the family members here, we'll be able to see like a bunch of photo memories associated with that. If let's say we click on this photo, so now the patient will be able to hear their loved one's voice if we play this button, and also be able to see the text that is being transcribed through that. So in this way, they can hear the loved one's voice and also kind of like, um, see what the memory was about for them.
This photo is from Bengalis Unite that happened in March 2024.
Yeah, so now after the audio is being played, we have this text being transcribed to it for like better understanding of that memory. And we did this using a bunch of like API tools, which is like the Whisper API, for example, and that helped us facilitate this feature.
Photos feature, which has all of your collective memories. We decided to create this photo to basically give the dementia patient an opportunity to look at all their photos without having to associate it with anybody. For example, if you go to the family and you want to know more about who Adit is and what's my relation to him, this only contains pictures between me and Adit. But in the photos, it has a collective information about photos with my loved ones and things that I like and things and places that I've been to. In addition, in this feature, if you just click on a photo, it lets them also use the voice speech to text and audio detection that Janvi was introducing. Thank you for listening to our project.